Hello everyone and welcome to Photo Fridays.
Part 5.
Today we'll be looking at the work of South African visual artist and photographer Roger Ballen, and more specifically his book DORPS. So what makes Roger Ballen so captivating? And let's be honest, a little unsettling. It is basically the themes that he explores. It's all about isolation, madness, and the strange beauty of the human condition. His black and white photographs aren't just about capturing reality. They're about creating an emotional response, often one that feels dark and mysterious and even surreal. I think the intense close-ups of the people with their odd expressions, or maybe the strange animals and the bizarre settings in his photographs makes it really captivating. It's almost a kind of visual surrealism that blurs the lines between reality and dreams. So the book DORPS by Roger Ballen, that was published in 2015, or republished in 2015, is a visual exploration of small isolated villages in South Africa. I got this copy from a second-hand bookstore, and it was first published in 1986, I think. The title of the book DORPS refers to the Afrikaans word for villages, or dorpe. And the book focuses on capturing these rural, often neglected areas that are distant from the hustle of urban life. In this book, Ballen continues to his signature style of stark black and white photography, combining eerie, surreal images with a documentary kind of approach. The photographs are of people, and sometimes even animals, and landscapes in these remote villages. Many of the subjects seem to be trapped in the environment, conveying a sense of isolation and psychological tension. The villages depicted in DORPS are often in decay, and the inhabitants, sometimes shown in close-up portraits, have this almost unpolished quality to them. Ballen's work captures the strangeness of everyday life in these areas, and often blurring the lines between reality and fantasy. There's a sense of timelessness where the past and present seem to collide, and the people and places seem to be frozen in a state or emotional, psychological status. The themes in these books, and like I said, it includes a lot of portraits of the people in these dorpe or villages. The themes include isolation. It is about the villagers living far from the urban centers and often in a physical and emotional kind of isolation. It also focuses on decay and abandonment, not only of these towns and the dorpe, but also the people. And the people appear almost to be forgotten or disconnected from the modern world. It also explores themes of psychological depth. Ballen's subjects often seem to be caught in these intense, surreal situations that reflect the inner struggles they have in this isolation. I think overall DORPS is a very scary, haunting collection of images that really reflect both the physical and the psychological landscapes of South Africa. Being a South African and being to some of these dorps or villages, I can really feel the realness of these images, especially because they are shot black and white. I know Roger Ballen used to shoot, or still shoots, most of his images on a medium format camera. He uses the Leica camera right now, if I'm not mistaken, and his work is always about the exploration of human nature and isolation, scary and the surreal. The book is both a documentary and an artistic interpretation of life in these forgotten corners of the world. I really hope you enjoyed that, and we'll be talking about more South African artists in episodes to come. See you soon.